Alright guys, welcome back. Guys, back to our barbecue the way of life, folks. You heard the 0 to 400 wings that I did. I'll try to leave a link to that video down below. Today we're gonna try, I've never done it before, 0 to 400 ribs. I got 2 racks of spare ribs that my kid picked up from Sam's Club. Now Sam's Club ribs are not the greatest, folks. Always shop locally at your local butcher shop, folks. Try to find you some good spare ribs. Alright, enough about that. What we're going to do is I got some spare ribs all trimmed up. We're going to season them up with some, this here, Daddy Hinkles. You ever try any of this stuff, look for it in your local store. I picked this up at my local butcher shop, folks. It is onion and garlic and sea salt. A whole bunch of other good stuff. Sea salt, garlic, onions, paprika, black pepper, celery seed, and red pepper. We're going to try it on these ribs. We're going to go out and fire up the Weber smoke fire. We're going to put it in there 0 to 40. We start off with a coal smoker. Now if you do this on the Pit Boss Lexington, make sure you get all the dirty smoke out first. Open, when it's done smoking, slap them in there, close the lid. That's about as close to 0 to 400 you're going to get. The Weber smoke fire doesn't have a lot of dirty smoke, so we're good there. Alright, let's take it down and season these bad boys up. There they are, folks, the Daddy Hinkle. Let's get the back some love first, folks. I trimmed these up the best I could. Pulled the membrane out. They have big flakes of something in there, folks. Pepper, sea salt. Oh, this is a good looking rub here, folks. Smells amazing. No binder today, folks. They're pretty wet. I hardly ever use a binder, folks. Been barbecuing 45 years, I've never used binders. Sometimes I do, I guess, but sometimes people like to see a binder. Oh yeah. Nice and heavy with the Daddy Hinkle. I'm gonna have to buy another bottle today. Good stuff. Daddy Hinkle. Alright, and that's to top it off of the Daddy Hinkle. We're going to hit a little salt, pepper, and garlic. Just a light coat. A little extra salt. Alright. Back in the refrigerator for about half hour. Let it sweat out. And we'll go outside and fire up that smoke fire. Alright guys. The 0 to 400 ribs. I have no idea how these are going to turn out. It's quite the experiment. Alright. It is shut off. Alright. I say if you're using a pellet grill like the Pit Boss Lexington, get that black stuff off of there. I really need to clean these smokers this spring, folks. Then you want to open the lid and let that dirty smoke out. But the old smoke fire doesn't have a lot of dirty smoke. I've done 0 to 400 wings many times with no dirty smoke taste. Alright, we're going to shut it. We're running the Bear Mountain pellets in this. Turn it on. Zero to 400 for an hour, folks. That's what we did on the chicken wings anyways. We turn them every half hour, so. But the ribs, we're just going to go let go, 0 to 400. Turning the knob, 400. There we go. It is 28 degrees out here, folks, so it's going to take a while to get to 400. Alright, we'll see you in 1 hour. Alright. 0 to 400 rib experiment. Here we go. Alright guys, it's been 30 minutes. Our 0 to 400 rib. Experimental ribs. I've never done this before. Oh, we're gonna mop these 30 minutes with the Heath Riley's tangy vinegar barbecue sauce. There you go. soak it in apple cider vinegar first. Don't put it in dry. Put them back in. Another 30 minutes. We'll be right back, folks. Alright, guys. I overshot the time a little bit. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. I wanted to go an hour, but let's see what they look like. Uh-oh. They sure bubbling away though, folks. Let's see if we get a temperature. They're probing pretty good. 193. That was way overdone. That's 228. Let's see what they look like, folks. Oh yeah, we're going to swap these around. Smoke fire runs a little hotter on the right side than it does the left side. I would say that one's done. Let's get some more of that mop sauce on here. Well, I don't know, folks. What do you think? Yeah, the proof is in the pudding. You gotta taste them though, huh, folks? Let's see if we fail. That one's definitely done. I'm gonna shut the pit down. Bring them in the house and we'll try them out, folks. Alright, folks, here they are. This is the one that was a little on the overcooked side. Let's see how we can whack these up here, folks. These bones run crooked. There we go. Flip that around. Flip that around. Alright, let's see how they did. Right, got a nice beautiful smoke ring though. Plenty of juice still left in them. Look at that, folks. Alright, let's try them out. There's not a lot of meat on these Shopko ribs. Or the Sam's Club ribs. I keep calling them Shopko ribs. Sam's Club. Not a lot of meat on them. Wow. Very tender. Very good. Got a good smoky flavor. Those Bear Mountain palate. Wow. Tangy vinegar barbecue sauce is outstanding, folks. 0 to 400 ribs. Not bad. I wish there was more meat on them though. Let's try this other rack. That wasn't done quite as much. They're a little bit more meatier. Tell me how your experience is with Sam's Club ribs, folks. Because these ain't the greatest. Got a nice smoke ring. They're sure juicy, though. Look at that juice running out of there, folks. Wow. You ever seen a rib that juicy? Outstanding. Alright, let's give it a try. Nice bite, too. Could have been cooked a little longer. I probably would have gone another half more hour on these. Overall, they're juicy. They're tender. A little tougher than these. Let me try these again, folks. Towards the center, they got a little bit more meat. Boy, they're sure juicier than heck, though, folks. Just not a lot of meat. Let's try it again. Wow. These are definitely good. These are way better than these. These have a lot more meat. They could have went another half hour. I should have pulled these and left these in another half hour longer. But overall, folks, with Daddy Hinkle in that barbecue sauce. Excellent on ribs, folks. Alright, there you have it, folks. The 0 to 400 experiment for 1 hour and 15 minutes. These were done. A little smaller rack. The more thicker rack, I should have left it another half more hour longer. Overall, I just did 2 rack of ribs in about an hour and 15 minutes. That turned out very good. You're not getting the pullback that you would get if you would have went, the low and slow style, which I prefer more. The flavor is spot on though, folks. Very good. Alright, folks. Thanks for watching Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. Sometimes we have to experiment, is the way of life, folks. Give it a try. 0 to 400. Like I say, if you got a pit boss that throws out a lot of dirty smoke first, just open the lid, clear the smoke, put your ribs in, shut the lid, and go for it. Sauce them every half hour. I go an hour and a half, depends on the size. Give it a try, folks. Make barbecue fun. Peace out.